Romney has made a point of avoiding the Sunday morning talk shows during the campaign, so Schieffer is surely chomping at the bit at the opportunity to moderate the discussion. The conservative media will of course be none too pleased that once again a perceived liberal mainstream media journalist has been selected to moderate the third and final debate. The format of the debate will be the same as that of the first debate, moderated by Jim Lehrer. Schieffer and the Romney campaign have some history. Schieffer was the first to interview Romney and Ryan after Romney selected Ryan to be his running mate, and this summer Schieffer strongly objected to being used in a Romney campaign attack ad. In the second debate, Romney made the biggest gaffe of the campaign when he challenged Obama on his remarks made in the White Rose Garden 24 hours after the Benghazi consulate attack in Libya. During that debate, Romney insisted that Obama never mentioned that the incident was an act of terror. When Obama responded that Romney was not telling the truth, Romney attempted to land a "gotcha" moment that backfired when moderator Candy Crowley assumed the role of fact-checker in real time and agreed that the president had indeed called the incident an act of terror. The Libyan attack is a weakness in the Obama foreign policy record that was debated effectively by VP candidate Paul Ryan in his debate against Vice President Biden, but Romney was unable to capitalize on the advantage passed to him by Ryan. Expect Obama's handling of Afghanistan, his questionable response to the Syrian uprising, the drone attacks in Pakistan, diplomatic relations with Egypt, the impact of the Arab Spring, and his administration's relationship with Israel vis-a-vis Iran's quest to secure and develop nuclear weapon capability to be covered extensively. The Middle East and Northern Africa have dominated the foreign policy news cycle. However, in a 90-minute debate there should be more than enough time to examine our policies in Africa and the Southern Hemisphere. Obama's foreign policy towards Africa has primarily consisted of supplying military advice, support and counterinsurgency efforts via AFRICOM. He has not opened up economic opportunities for the continent as Clinton did with the African Growth and Opportunity Act (AGOA). Nor has he expanded humanitarian efforts as Bush did with his President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief Program. In Asia and the South Pacific, expect trade relations with China and the opportunity to partner with the growing economy in Indonesia to be tied into the discussion on foreign policy. A favorite talking point of the right has been Obama's whisper to Russian Prime Minister Putin regarding the missile defense system in Eastern Europe, and I would expect that Romney would take the opportunity to bring up this conservative talking point. In the Southern Hemisphere, immigration reform and the war on drugs are two issues that are tied directly to the economy and foreign policy. Brazil has the seventh largest and one of the fastest growing economies in the world, but we don't hear a lot about our relationship with the South American country. Expect at least one question on Cuban sanctions and the administration's response to the speculation that Venezuela is supporting Middle East-based terrorist organizations. There should be plenty of opportunity to discuss policy issues including the closing of Guantanamo Bay, the Patriot Act and foreign aid, the role of the UN, NATO, and defense spending. Romney has characterized Obama's foreign policy approach as leading from behind and a non-stop apology tour. Obama killed Bin Laden. Romney's foreign policy team is dominated by the Bush neocons that drove us to two wars. Obama killed Bin Laden. If the last debate was any indication, expect this Monday's debate to be filled with fireworks.